You want to say hi?
Hi.
Hi, what's the date? It's December 8th, which I think is Jesse's birthday. We've got a birthday every couple days.
Yeah.
Huh, Maddie? Yeah. Okay, so that's my friend whose birthday it is today. Those are the Sagittarians. We're not going to just make shapes there. These are the cards we have for today. Excuse me, miss. The 7 Sacred Flames card deck, right? The Eyes of the Soul Oracle guidebook, right? The Druid Animal Oracle, correct? And the Fairies Oracle, right? Okay, so which one are we going to use first? We're going to use the 7 Sacred Flames card deck first, and then you can tell me which ones we're going to use after that, okay? Then we'll use the art one. Okay, so we're going to put this here, and we're going to say, what's our daily guidance for today, and what do Sagittarians? What should we tell the Sagittarians today, the people whose birthdays are around now? Huh. I think your daddy's birthday is pretty soon too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's a Capricorn.
Yeah.
Capricorn.
Shuffle,
Okay. So shuffle, shuffle.
shuffle.
Shuffle, shuffle. Here we go. Try not to be too noodly. And we're going to grab a color for today. Go ahead. Yellow. Nourish your heart and soul with all that is noble, beautiful, and enlightening today. Go into your heart and begin to unite your energies with the divine within you. The yellow flame of illumination, guys. And the yellow flame of the mind of God. The yellow flame of... mind of God would be like transcending the mind. But yet, that would make you smarter, right? Come on down, miss, please. Stop being all crazy. We're going to get a Sagittarian card for people, especially like friends whose birthday it is today. Sagittarians. Contemplate this, Sagittarians. What we do comes and goes in the passage of time, but what we become as divine beings, embracing our divinity from the perspective of human experience, remains with us for eternity. So, the blue flame of surrender to the will of God, the blue flame of peace, the blue flame of emotional healing. Contemplate this. What we do comes and goes, but what we become as divine beings, embracing our divinity, remains with us for eternity. That's pretty cool. Because we're talking about being instead of doing there, huh? We're not talking about doing. Do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Do.
Okay, are we doing fairies next?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maddie noted that we had not done any fairies in a long time, right? It's been a long time since we saw these fairy cards. Okay. So it is first for light workers and for what the spiritual technique should be for today for spiritual seekers, spiritual practitioners. So I'll do one for light workers and Maddie does one for spiritual technique. Ooh, cool. This is really cool, you guys. Okay, a mickle, a muckle. Lighten up, guys. If you're a light worker, literally lighten up. Okay? So if you're taking stuff really heavy because you are an earth angel and it's hard to be here, right? Lighten up and do something fun. Play today, light workers. This is for the topsy-turvets. Okay, so this is not for the topsy-turvets. This is your spiritual exercise for today, is to topsy-turvet it, which means to put everything, flip it all upside down. So I'm going to show Maddie what that means. You're here, and you're like, oh, I should do something right side up. But instead, you stand on your head, right? That's your spiritual practice for today. Stand it on its head, you guys. Metaphorically, literally, and in all ways. Okay? Alright, let's see. Now we're going to do some what? Animals or some art? Animals, okay. Animals, this is for the romance, right? So we got to do so many cards for romance because now we've made it so that it has to be general romance, soulmates, and twin flames, okay? Here we go. La 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 la. Spreading it out. General romance for today, Maddie. You choose that one. No, I don't like when you always do that one. But you're probably right. The Hind. That's angelic. We've got some angelic themes today. And I'm going to do soulmates and twin flames. For soulmates, fox. That is about camouflage. You guys, that's about making yourself invisible when you need to, and then making yourself visible when you need to. So be strategic about it. This is the horse. This is strength, power, beauty. We'll look it up further, but this is for twin flames. Okay, so it was the hind, in other words, the white, pretty little foal deer, and then the fox, and then the horse. Okay. And then we're going to do money and health, all right? Health and wealth. Okay, so health and wealth. And then we're going to look them up real fast. Okay. Wait. You want to do the money card? You want to do the money card? No, I don't want you to get that one. You see, close your eyes and feel which card do they need to hear for money today. Oh, 2. You got 2, babe. Okay. So, plant the seed of a new template for money. Everybody on YouTube doing tarot cards wants to tell you to make your own business, guys. As someone who's had their own business for years and has to go back to school to have a new career, I have to be the devil's advocate on that one. Not that you shouldn't do whatever you want to do. You should definitely do whatever you want to do, whatever you really feel, whatever you dream of doing, but make it practical. Make sure there's a market for it, and be smart, because sometimes you actually make it harder on yourself, that you have to do all this work trying to find clients, right? So this is what I'm saying about money, is plant the seed of a new template. That could include going back to school to do something new, or it could include looking for a whole new job, or it could include creating a whole new thing within your job that you're at now. It could be a lot of stuff, but it means something for you personally. And keep the vigil, because justice will triumph. So it's a very clear message about abundance, guys. Plant the seed of a new template, like Anastasia of the Ringing Cedars, and then keep the vigil, because justice will triumph. Plant the seed of a new template, keep the vigil, because justice will triumph. Okay, health cards, Maddie. I'm going to get an individual health card. And you want to do another one for pandemic world health card? No. I need you to... This is what we got for your health, guys. Return from the underworld, engage life. That means you're coming out of a bad period of time. It means that things are going to get better, which is really cool. And we're going to shuffle again for pandemic, because I don't like it when Maddie just chooses one side of the cup, right? We got to close our eyes and feel intuitively what's the best card. Close your eyes. Okay. Now pick one. Alright, I'm going to take this one, because we shouldn't... Oh, God, we've got 3, guys. Alright, that's okay. These are obviously pandemic cards. This is good for world health. This is good for the health of the world. Have hope for the future, because new energies are coming in. Who is this? These are the new kids, just like Maddie. Star seeds coming in. Okay, retreat into nature. So, are you bored already? The world has to go back to nature. We have to use natural medicine. We have to go into nature, into the forest, and make that part of our daily, everyday routine in order to have health, guys. We have to, not like literally, but we have to create recreation in our lives. We have to create nature time in our lives. That you are cherished and protected. The world health situation is exactly how it's supposed to be right now. Okay? Alright, so I need you to sit up, and we're going to show them our cards that we got here. Okay? So, we had the blue flame of surrender to the will of God for Sagittarians, the yellow flame of illumination, or the mind of God, for everyone. Then we had do a topsy-turvy spiritual technique today. Light workers, lighten up. And, we were going to look up these animals a little bit more. We had the hind. The hind was for it was for your romance today. The Hind is subtlety, gracefulness, and femininity, guys. Be subtle with your romance today. Be graceful. Keep the feminine in your relations with others. And the Fox is cunning, diplomacy, and wildness. Twin flames. Be cunning, have diplomacy, but be your wild self. And the Horse was for twin flames, I think. So the Goddess, the land, and travel. Your twin flame is the other part of your own soul. So it's interesting how you don't have to plan anything in your mind, guys. The Goddess will bring you to the right place in the land. And you may travel, but it's your soul journey. It's about your own soul. It's not about romance necessarily. Okay, so this was for your individual health. Return from the other underworld and engage in life. Okay. This was for money. Plant the seed of a new template and then keep the vigil. Justice will triumph. This was for pandemic world health. Have hope. New futures, new energies are coming in. And this is not just about kids, guys. Though there's a kid over there, right? What are you doing with my altar, miss? So this is not just about kids. This is about bringing the vibration of the world up. That's what's happening right now. And this is about the new energy that's coming in. So in many ways, in many forms. For our world health, we need to start making retreat into nature, having solitude, meditating, and having recreation time part of our daily habits. Like encouraged, like as a society, not just something you have to carve out for yourself. You are cherished and protected. So don't worry. This is exactly where it's supposed to be right now. This is exactly what's supposed to be happening. Okay, I'm going to say goodbye. Here's our altar.